Johnny, thank you. The city of Stoughton will celebrate its Norwegian heritage with the annual Syttende Mai celebration this weekend.
And joining us here to talk about it are this year's King and Queen, Dan and Cindy McGlynn. First off, how do you become Syttende Mai King and Queen? What are the official duties? I have so many questions. Let's just start with that.
Yes. You look great, by the way.
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Official duties are just to promote Stoughton. So today we saw a lot of Stoughton businesses. Tomorrow we visit some schools, nursing homes, and just more businesses and talk about Syttende Mai.
And just so you know, the whole process of getting chosen, we don't know, and I don't know that anyone knows because it's very secretive. We found out in September,
Oh,
and
wow.
we're sworn to secrecy at that point, and they announce it in February. So
that's
we
interesting.
Yeah.
so like even our kids didn't know
Didn't
until
know.
the February date when everything was
Yeah.
revealed. So it's actually
It's
pretty
very
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
how
cool.
fun is that?
So as ambassadors, how do you explain Syttende Mai to people who aren't quite familiar with it?
It's a great town festival. It's a lot of great food. It's just celebrating Stoughton. It's a lot of people being proud of their heritage and wanting to share that, but it's also a lot of local community organizations that do a lot of fundraising. So it's fun to do. A lot of really fun activities, canoe races, and the regular race, the foot race. But they do a Bunad style show, and there's a craft fair and a rose mulling show, and just lots of different activities.
Fun.
Yeah, Dan, I was going to ask you, what are some of your favorite activities from Syttende Mai? You told me you're not running the race. You said
Definitely
that's
not
not
running the
happening.
race.
No.
So if you had
Not
to
your
pick
thing?
one or two to
No.
tell people to check out that's maybe unique about Syttende Mai.
That's a great question. I would say, the food is always, I think, part of it is it's the first big festival of the year, so you are brats on the grill and all that stuff is kind of the first
Yeah.
time around for the season, so that's kind of fun. And there always there's a stand downtown that does great cheese curds and cream puffs, and I think that's when people have been there, everybody remembers the cheese curds for some reason. I guess
Yes.
maybe it's Wisconsin. I don't know, but
It's all part of the deal,
And there's
right?
got to be lefse, right?
Lefse,
There is,
absolutely.
yeah.
Norwegian
Okay.
meatballs. There is some classic stuff. I actually, a couple years ago, had a lutefisk stuffed brat. So I don't know exactly how they did
gotta
that, but
know
I
how
thought
that
it was
went.
pretty
Yeah.
good.
Really?
I enjoyed
My
it, actually. Yeah.
goodness. We'll be at the parade, so that's
Good.
exciting. Always fun to be a part of. So you can learn about some of the artistic heritage as well, right?
Yeah. The rose mulling is a painting. There's a handiwork called hagdanger, so they do that. And there's a quilt show. So there's a lot of things for everybody.
Yeah.
And Dan, you touched on it a little bit, but what does it mean to be selected as King and Queen?
It's a big honor. I mean, obviously, we feel very honored that we were nominated. I mean, it's typically something that's like kind of a body of work, whether it's community service or being involved in the community on some level, volunteerism, things like that. So it's
we're
very
very humbled.
Yeah.
humbling to be to be thought of. So
And you must do a lot of important work in Stoughton, so congratulations.
Thank you very much.
thank you.
It's so good to have you
Thank
here.
you.
And there are events happening all weekend in Stoughton. They run Friday through Saturday. You can learn more on the Stoughton Festival's website.